Well, it's the new show that Australia has fallen in love with, and it's not hard to see why. More than 1 million of us are already switching on Big Brother in what has quickly become a real-life psychological thriller.
There's manipulation, there's strategy that each housemate is having to employ to win, and it's becoming more and more sinister with each episode. Tonight, Big Brother's first Sunday evening primetime show, and it is a cracker. We're delighted to say that Big Brother host Sonia Kruger is here with us at breakfast.
Morning.
Sonia, good morning. Gee, it's going well. It's fascinating, and tonight is going to be a bit of a, well, it's going to be confronting for a lot of the contestants because they're going to have to confront greatest fears.
Yeah, in the first part of the show, they do have to confront their fears, but the weird thing is that some of those fears are not what you would normally expect, like, oh, I'm scared of spiders, or no, they're really there's some strange things that people are scared of. I don't know how much I can give away here, but for example...
A little clue?
Well, somebody is scared of knees.
That's very specific.
That is specific,
that's not a clue,
right?
That's a reveal.
Okay, that is, and look, and it's, you have to see it to believe it, because I was like, oh, nobody's scared of knees. This person's written it down so that then they'll go in and they won't be scared. But these people are not acting.
Is that
I'm telling you,
being scared of knees?
Apparently it is. It is.
And so then Big Brother has come up with these challenge fears where they're going to be surrounded by knees or something.
Yeah. And it's the way they react, Monique. Because, you know, like Daniel, who is, you know, the big burly AFL, ex-AFL player, is confronted by his fear, which again is not something I find particularly scary, but it leaves him like a quivering sort of fetal ball in the corner of this room.
And we shouldn't judge because you're in a fetal ball about it is spiders for you.
Yeah, I have a big issue with spiders, but in this instance we're talking about the housemates, so I'm happy to focus on that.
Do you know that you'd be able to, like, sort of man up and kind of be brave?
No, I've tried, but I have a real palpable fear. I'm just not a fan.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have to ask you about Marissa and Talia. What is going on there? You can actually feel the tension between these two.
Yes, well, of course, Marissa was nominated when Talia and Sarah won the right to nominate, and so she, you know, you don't forget, do you? I think they've even got this hashtag never forget thing going on, where if somebody nominates you, guaranteed at some point you will try and seek some revenge. And so Talia, I think, has very much asserted herself as the queen of the house. Did you remember when she came out in that red?
Yes. She made
the Borat style mankini.
Quite a statement.
Actually, Mike Goldman was saying that he didn't know whether she was on the outside of it trying to get in or on the inside of the swimsuit trying to get out.
I've been in that mess before myself.
We can all relate. So, yes, Talia being very much the queen of the house, I think, you know, is a bit of a target. She and Dan have kind of assumed these leadership roles, which I guess happens, doesn't it, in any group of people,
I want to get the goss, Sonia, because there's, in the promo, Angela seems to show a little bit of a nasty streak, and I think people might find that hard to believe because she comes across as a sweet, tea-drinking, quite lovely. Do we see a new side?
Well, Angela is a firecracker, you know. She's passionate about tea. You know, like, I have never seen anybody... She can be passionate about every single topic that she's talking about. And this is one of the things that I love about Angela. I don't know that she's ever nasty. No, I think she definitely remembers who she's in favour with and who isn't. And I think strategically she actually plays a really good game, whereas the others, you know, tend to get caught up a little bit in the emotional side of it. I think she's looking at the big picture. Who are the key players that I need to eliminate from the show?
Well, probably in Australian television first, a fear of knees tonight on Big Brother.
Well, there is a
Strap yourself in.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Now, I really want to see it even more now. Tonight at 7 o'clock. Son, it's so good to see you.
You too, Mon.
Can't wait.